Hey, hi, hello, it's Meltica, and today we have a different type of video. We have a story time video. This is like the one and only. This is not a thing I'm doing. I was just so filled with emotion that I wanted to make a video about it. You know, why not? There was a concert, a Reol concert, for free on YouTube that I wanted to talk about. This is not going to be a play-by-play reporting journalism. This is my goofy stupid channel, so it's just gonna be talking about my feelings and my take on this lovely concert. Yes, before we dive into that, I would like to just talk briefly about Reol. I have been a fan of Reol for many years at this point, for a while. The way that I am a fan is I will like retweet things, I will buy merchandise, buy albums, talk to my friends about it, but publicly I feel very shy to like engage with the fandom of it. Like, I don't know, I get very, very shy. And I think most people, if they're a fan of somebody, they would want to like meet them or like, I don't know, engage with that person or I don't know, whatever, right? I feel like it's not that I have anything it's not personal. I feel so like I would make a fool of myself that I feel shy that I'm like, no, I don't want her to ever look at me kind of feeling. And I feel confident that I can make this video and not have that happen because I am a tiny channel. This will get 5 views, so that's why I can do this. Because if I was like a bigger channel, there's no way I would do something like this. Just in the off chance that what if. I don't know. She's the only one I'm like that with. There's other artists, other people that I'm like, if I met them, I'd be like, hey, you're cool, keep up the great work. Which is exactly how I feel about Reol, but for some reason I know it would come out as, you know what I mean? So Melty, why do you like Reol? What's so great about her? You may ask, or may not, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. I love her because she does fun music. Giga too, Giga. I love Giga. Great. Fantastic. Wonderful. Soulmate of music, these two. But I feel like she represents something that I think is really, really important, especially coming out of Japan. A rebellious force to challenge how you think about things, that you just don't take what people give you and go, well, I'll just not think about things and just take everything like that. You come to your own conclusions. You know who you are, and you're confident about that. You work towards being a better human, and stand up and be like, I worked hard to be awesome, and I'm gonna be awesome, and I know I'm awesome. That is refreshing as hell, especially coming out of Japanese culture in general. Not that I am not saying I'm an expert. I'm Japanese American. I lived there for a very brief time, but I do think pretty much everybody knows. There's a lot about modesty. For my Japanese 101 teacher told us that even if you become fluent, she's a Japanese teacher, she's fluent. She said, I will never say I'm good at Japanese. You always say like, oh, I'm actually kind of bad. There's a certain level, especially for women, that is like, no. She just throws that out the window and is like, yeah, praise me. I think it's cool. I like that very much. It helps me feel more confident when I'm feeling not so confident. We'll get into songs in a minute, but I think that it's cool for a pop star, music person to not only bring kind of fun, dance, you feel excited, it's fun, but it also makes you think. That I feel like she is creating meaningful art as well as making fun music. You know what I mean? I like that very much. Yes. But aside from all that, just for me personally, like I don't know Reol the human being, right? I don't know her personally, but I feel like she represents something that's really, really important to me in that just trying to be somebody who creates meaningful art, expressing yourself in a very, very beautiful way. The lyrics she writes are so good. Usually a song comes out and it's like, I don't understand any of that, and then I have to go and try to like sit down with the lyrics. To me, that shows a certain level of like great writing, because I am not fluent in Japanese, so I feel like if I can immediately know what's going on, then to me it's more of a simple thing, which is not bad all the time, but I enjoy that her lyrics challenged me. She uses very different kinds of Japanese, which is exciting. I like it. And I don't know, I guess I want to be able to achieve something like that. I'll never get to her level. I'll never be as creative and as talented. I accept this. This is okay. But I want to work at building that skill. And I feel like when I consume her media, it makes me feel like I could do it. Like, I don't know. It's very inspiring. Yes. And this Kinjito album, girl, this Kinjito album still is so important to me. This album is my favorite album. Full stop. It is the album. Every track is perfect. There is none that you go, well, I like most of it, but that one, no skips. It's a perfect album. There could not be a better album. I love this album. Am I upselling it? No, because I truly feel that. And that was why, when it came out, and I heard there was a concert, I was like, bitch, I'm going to Japan. Did I really have the means or the time to? No, but I was literally thinking about moving certain things around. It was absolute insanity. This was all before COVID, right? I was going to really work it out with my work and everything to just try to drop by Japan for a few days so I could see her in concert for this. It meant that much to me. And then COVID, and everything fell apart. So you can imagine my excitement when I realized that this concert, which I initially thought would not be available to me, as I am in America, and Japan is sometimes very exclusive on things. I thought that for sure, when I saw this first announcement, without reading the whole rest of it, that it would be a ticketed event for Japan. And if I tried to buy a ticket, it would be like, enter your Japanese address, enter your Japanese credit card and phone number, which I don't have any of those things. So I didn't think it would be accessible to me. Until it was. And it was a free concert, which I still can't believe it was a free concert. It was so high quality. It's unbelievable. We'll get into that. But I was very excited. It was 7 p.m. Japan time, so that was 3 a.m. my time. And girl, I don't mind. I don't mind at all. So I set an alarm, but I didn't even sleep because I was just so excited. I was so excited about it. But one thing I will say is because it was 3 a.m., I could not dance or sing because I do not live alone and I'm not trying to wake up everyone here. So I watched it in bed, lip syncing so hard and flailing around without making too much noise. It was a time. So you ready to dive into the concert? Let's do it. One more thing I do want to mention before we dive into this. You see this transition? Beautiful. Look at this. Obviously, because this was a free concert, this was not it'll be on a VOD later. This was not going to stay up. It was going to be a one-shot deal, and then I guess in autumn time, they're going to release a DVD with all the people who did the super chat, which we'll get into. Am I going to be able to get that? Probably not, but... So they're going to sell this later. So because they're going to sell this later, they did not want you to take video or audio recording, and I'm not trying to hurt anyone. I'm not going to be going against the word of Reol. No. So I didn't do that, obviously. There were screen caps allowed. You could take screen caps, and she asked that you couldn't share them with a hashtag. I'm not good at social media in that I don't like to immediately go on SNS and do stuff. That's not what I like to do. So I didn't do that. But I took a lot of screen caps like a crazy person. Anytime something cool happened, I just took 50, so I had 200 at the end. It's fine. Which actually, there, I'll show you. This was it was just this. It was a mess. Because I wanted to make sure I had some good ones, because I wasn't gonna check. No time for checking. You gotta focus. So, concert started with these little babies, yes, talking about how it was a free concert and that you could donate to the this offertory box with the super chat, and if you did the super chat, your name will be listed in the credits and the DVD, blah blah blah. The thing I liked about this was the sound of the voice coming out was like Animal Crossing. It was very, very cute. I liked it. Yes. And with that done, the concert starts. It's like this kind of you can't really see. And because the concert is a great order of Hameln, we start off with Hameln, which is my favorite song. Again, full stop, favorite song. I love this song so much. When the video came out for Kinjito, they would do like a little bit of each song to give you like an idea of what the album looked like, sounded like. This song made me cry. This song is so important to me. I love this song very much. So I was already very excited, and then it's like you just hit me with my favorite song in the first part of this. It was good. She got the veil on from the album back there. You see that? Yes. It was an experience. This song, it takes you away. It really does take you away. It's like a dream. It's beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. I do. Okay. See, you can't really see her. What is she wearing? What's gonna happen? You just have to wait. And then she take the veil off, and it's full go. Kinjito! Kinjito is such a good hype song. It makes you feel like you can achieve anything. It's the first song on the album, which really like sets the whole tone for the entire album. It was so good. And she looks so good. Look at that. Are you kidding me with this? The makeup is good. Okay, one thing too. Reol never fails to disappoint me with how she looks. She always looks perfect, fashion on point, everything on point. I'm not biased, that is just facts. I love this outfit. It feels very Japanese somehow. I love it. 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 It's so cute. I like the glove, the one glove. I like the little beret. And you can see that there's like something kind of poking from the beret, so you know we're in for a treat later, which we will get to. I like the like sailor feeling of it, and then like the tulle kind of skirt. It's just good. It's good. The other thing I wanted to point out too, she's 4'7" and full of energy. This one, yes, she's great at just making you feel like, let's dance, let's go, here we go. It was very exciting, and she's performing to nobody. There's nobody here, but you wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know it, cause man, it just felt like you were watching a regular concert. Like I've seen her other concert. It felt like that high energy, but nobody is there. And I think that must be... I can't relate at all or understand what it's like to be on stage and enjoy that experience, because only times I have been, it was like I wanted to die. But I'm assuming she would feel like you want to see a huge crowd of people, so you can all get pumped up together. So I can't imagine, as a performer, how this must feel. It must feel very, very weird. And she still did all the like concert tropey things. Is that a weird thing to say? The things that I love about a concert. So like sing, and then it's like dead silent. You know what I mean? Or after every song, it's like they had like a kind of audio, but no one's there. I mean, I was cheering from my soul, but she can't hear that from America. Well, she can't hear that from Japan, but you know, like it was just amazing how I don't know how she personally felt, but outwardly watching from as an audience member, it really felt like she wasn't affected at all by this, which I don't think is true. But she did good. Okay, it was great. Yes, she has her little podium that she dance on. Yes, the podium is back. It's good. And something I really liked, the chat. The chat was there. In the super chats are highlighted, obviously. But it was nice. There was a lot of like incorporating the chat into this, which is a nice way to have some kind of fan interaction. This was during Lavatory. Yes. She walked closer. This was in Shibuya, which was the sold out concert one. I wanted to do that one, but you know, things, well, it wouldn't have mattered even if I got the tickets, right? But there's like a double stage. So the back one had her little podium and like where she was originally. But I guess if you walk up, there's like a tiny one there. So that's, yeah, she did stuff over there too, which I think is an interesting setup, ne? The other thing I like about Reol concerts is it's not always Okiku, but the visuals that Okiku does, so good. Like, The other thing with Reol too is a lot of rapping. And I am not fluent in Japanese, so it's difficult. Those lyrics, they fly by. So that's why another reason I like to like sit down with the lyrics so I can better appreciate them, because they are so well thought out and beautiful that it feels like a waste to just be like, I don't understand any of that, I'm just gonna listen to the music, you know what I mean? But I like that a lot of the songs have the lyrics in the back so you can get a better sense of like, oh, okay. Because sometimes it's difficult, especially for me. So yes, it's nice. And they just look pretty. And they brought back the fan. Yes, fan work. Beautiful. I want to learn how to do the fan stuff. I think it's very cool. Yes. And then took a minute to like talk to the chat. She tried to speak English for a second. And you could see the like, oh geez. And then in Japanese was like, thank you for the English comments, and then moved on. Which is like, sweetie, you don't even have to. No one's asking, well, I'm sure somebody's asking you to, but like, I don't expect any Japanese, anybody to speak English, even if there is a fan base that is international. Like, it's okay, we love you, just to speak in Japanese, it's all good. That's the one thing that I wish I was able to record, or maybe when I get eventually the copy of this. It's hard for me to catch everything when she is talking to the audience. I need it twice, at least, to fully understand. I can't get that when it's a live thing, so what are you gonna do? Nah. The baton. You can see it, right? The baton is back. We'll talk about the baton later. There is a intermission with this pretty thing with the name of the concert, yes. And then this is Give Me a Break, Stop Now. This is my first Reol song. Thank you, YouTube algorithm. You never heard me say that before, and I probably never will again. But the YouTube algorithm suggested this song to me. I don't know what I was watching. It doesn't really matter. Years ago, I click on it, and I knew. It was like a soulmate, like, this is my musical one. This is the one. This is what I have been looking for. This is what I'm about. This is the artist for me, is how I remember feeling like that. I was so impressed with that music video, and I was like, who is she? It was a moment in time. Yes. So I have a very close connection to this song in that it was the first one. Yeah. I liked this effect of like little different colors of Reol as she do the dance. It was very cute. Yes. The baton. She threw this baton and caught it. It looked heavy as heck. She liked to do this like no, that's not the right word. Like the marching band captain. That's not the right word. Like she had the whistle, like the Utena vibes, the whistle, and then like this thing, and she liked doing this, like she's in front of leading a troop of people. I like it. That aesthetic is fantastic, especially on someone so small. I love it. I love it. But it's great. Okay, there, more baton. It's a fancy baton too. And the haniwa in the background. You know how I feel about haniwa. They're spooks. But in this, they're fine here. Very cool visual. I like it. Very nice. Then there was like a longer break, which you feel like she must be changing kind of thing. She did. This is a bunny and bear, like a dance rehearsal, little skit, goofy time. It was very cute. I liked it. I liked you'll see them a little better later. The shame. They had trouble learning height mode dance, which, surprise, surprise, that's the next song. This outfit is so good. This outfit is so good. I can't. That's the other thing, okay? I'm not saying I'm a fashion person. I am not a fashion person, okay? But she always brings stuff that I feel like I never would have thought would go together, and then goes together so well. It's very creative, different things. I don't think I can pull off any of it, but I enjoy seeing it on her because she can pull it off. It looks great. Anyway, so she come back. Bam! No, that's not the best picture. Bam! There we go. See, the bunny and the bear heads, I like them very much. I think they're very, very cute. I liked this look. It was great. But I love the outfit. I love the sunglasses. I love the hair, which I'll get into that. Sunglasses, fantastic, wonderful, great. I like the like sheer top over the white and black. You'll see, I love the accessories. Just everything's like, I feel like if I looked at all these things separately, I would say, you can't put those together. But then it works! Magic. Creativity. Fantastic. Love it. This hair tassel. I can't handle it. I can't handle this hair tassel. She has like a bun. Like her real hair is in a bun. Ne? And then that bun has like a giant gold thing. And then there's like a tassel of like her, like the blonde and the black hair. Ne? But it's, I'm gonna call it a tassel because it's like a tassel. But it looks so good! I really liked that. I thought it was very creative. Ne? Very, very nice. Very nice. Yes. Hype mode. You gotta love this song. You gotta love this song. It's fantastic. See? Look at that! And then she has this like thing, this like silver kind of thing, tapestry looking thing. Just everything works. It's like, how does this work? Okay, anyway, we've talked about the fashion. It's always so good. Okay, we go into Yurei's Me, which is, I like the spooks aesthetic. It's fantastic. She put on this little like black thing to kind of match the mood. Wonderful, fantastic, spooky, but pretty. I liked it. It's great. I like this, what's it called? That like paint stuff. I used to have this kit as a kid. It spins the thing and then you drop the paint. I like that. I thought it looked very cool. Yes. The music video for Yurei's Me is like absolute perfection. It's so good. Looking so cool. Sis is looking so cool. Okay. Yes, I liked this one. I took a lot of pictures of this one. And then we move from this to Insider, which again, oh, this song is so good. It's a good confrontational, rebellious song, but it's an important song. I like this song very much. She crouch and rap. It was fantastic. Also, the visuals for Insider were really, really cool. I liked the, like, yes, they were very, very cool. And the fire, too, which must have been super hot. Because there was a lot of fire. Yes. And then, these. Which one do you tag yourself? I'm the nasu, for sure. The eggplant. Yes. These little babies. You'll see. We'll talk about them later. This starts the Yoi Kokon song. Yes. So we got very festival kind of vibes going on. It was very cool. The dancers wore a mask. Dancers were fantastic, by the way, too. These two, ne? Great, fantastic, loved them. And the fireworks, yes. And then we switch gears. We go from like really kind of hype, powerful songs. We slow it on down a little bit-ish. To 1LDK, which has a totally new meaning with COVID going on, right? It was very emotional, beautiful. This song is very great. Yes. Yes. I think it was earlier, this reminded me, she did Mirage, which I love that song so much. That song is so beautiful. I feel like she was like, she just did all of the good. All of the good songs. Like, I felt so happy. She did, I didn't think she'd do some of these. And she did! Mirage is great. Mirage, you gotta look up those lyrics. Mirage's lyrics, fantastic! Fantastic. Okay. Saisaki, great song again. A good song if you're feeling down. It makes you go, you're gonna stand up. You're gonna be okay. That kind of song. A lot of her songs are like that. That's why you gotta love Reol. I also like the color palette of Saisaki a lot. Yes. And then kind of wrapping up the show. This was a good picture. I like this. It's very cool. All the lasers, ne? We're doing Sixth Sense, which is her new track. Yes, very, very good. Very, very. I don't know. It's also, I'm so proud and I'm so excited for her that like YouTube. I mean, YouTube recognized her earlier with the hype mode time, right? I think so. Like the up and coming artist for YouTube. But it's exciting to see her song in like the boat race show in Japan. I just feel like she's gaining momentum and recognition that she absolutely deserves. So it's cool. It's very exciting to see her growth, I guess, over the years. Ne? Yes, I like the visuals here too. I felt like, wow, this was such a great concert. There's confetti. it really, I don't know. I was just living my best life. I was so happy. She's belting it out. You can also tell she's getting a little tired, but the quality does not even falter. But I was like, wow, she really done did the thing. She must be exhausted. Thank you, Reol, for putting on such a beautiful thing. It's not over. Girl, at this point, it's been, what, I think an hour and 45 minutes. And I was like, there's not gonna be an encore. I'm grateful for what, no, this is encore time. And you know how they did the encore? Because no one's in the audience? They used these guys again. I don't know why this picture is so much smaller. It's whatever, it's fine. They were just like flittering around. Encore! It was so cute! I like these guys. You know, they're very cute. Again, I'm the Nasu. And what does she come back with? What does she come back with? Gekihyaku? Gekihyaku is very important to me. Gekihyaku is it's a powerful start. The lyrics are heartbreaking but beautiful. I didn't think she'd sing. I don't know why. I just was like, we're not gonna get a lot of those first album songs, I guess, is how I felt. I don't know. It totally caught me off guard for some reason. Did she just pop back in with this? I may have let out a bit of a squeal, even though I kept silent most of the night. I couldn't help myself. I was so excited. It was so good. It was so good. It's such a good song. It's such a good song. That music video is also extremely important to me. I'm just plugging everything that she has done. You know, it's fine. Wonderful, fantastic, perfect. I was like, thank you for that one song. You know, we're good. No, Bon no Yugi, great. It's such a exciting, like, fun. You're just gonna dance. In her last concert, she had this like weird fire extinguisher. It wasn't a fire extinguisher, but it looked kind of like that she like blasted the audience with. It just looked like a great time, and I wish I was there. So she did this song, and I'm pretty sure she said that this song wasn't in the original like set list for the concert when it was going on live, Nick, because I think she did like Hokkaido and somewhere else. She did a couple before COVID was like, you know? So that was an exciting thing I wasn't expecting. Bon no Yugi. Yes. Look at this. That's a beautiful shot, if I do say so myself. The camera work was great too, because I guess they were like set up to do it maybe, but I don't know. I guess I wasn't expecting, I don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting like one camera, just center stage, nothing would be moving around. There was like those kind of like cameras going like this, cameras going like that. It was, I mean, she's gonna sell this, so I guess that's why, but it was just super high quality. I was really, really impressed that they didn't cut corners considering no one was in the audience. I don't know. It was great. Anyway. And then, No Title, the farewell song. No Title, I think, was my second song I heard from her. No Title and I go way back. I love this song. I love this song. This was the first song that I sat down with the lyrics with. So I feel very close to it. Yeah. Because I remember hearing it and was like, oh, the song is so like summer and peppy. And then the lyrics are a lot harder and, I don't know, darker. That's not. Deeper, I guess. They're not as like just brainless. Not that the song sounds brainless, but it's not this just like, oh, it's just a summer fun song. It's a beautiful song. The lyrics are very, very beautiful. And that's when I was like, ooh. I remember that was like my turning point of like, huh, all right, Reol, all right. So yeah, she seemed so tired. I felt bad. I was like, baby, you don't have to push yourself so hard, but I appreciate you. And this is not this is a hard song to sing, I feel like too. She save it for the end. Wave goodbye to us. Yes. More confetti. I got emotional at the end of this concert because I felt like, I felt like I didn't deserve something so nice. Like, I'm just sitting here at 4 or 5-ish in the morning at 4:59 apparently, because it tells me the screenshot time. I don't know. It felt like very, very special, and I felt really grateful that I like got overwhelmed with emotion after it was like wrapping up. Like, wow, I really got to experience that. Especially considering I really thought that I wouldn't because of COVID. That it's like some things are still able to happen even if you don't think, even if they're not in the way that you thought they would, I guess. And that really touched me. Yes. So yeah, those are the pictures that I took. I don't know. I don't really know who I'm making this for. I guess I'm making it for me. This is 100% selfish content, I suppose. But I just felt like I have so many emotions that I wanted to get out. And I guess I also wanted to just express a certain level of gratitude. Not that she's gonna see this, so I don't know, just to put it out in the world. You know? That, I don't know. I think that this year, 2020, has not been the year for most people. It has been very difficult, and for everyone internationally has been very, very hard. And I think that for a lot of Americans, including myself, it has been extra hard considering all of the shenanigans going on in my country. Or even just like I wanted to get some of the merchandise for this concert that released that night, but I literally can't, because the COVID and my postal situation, the international shipper was like, well, we can hold it in a warehouse for you, but we can't ship it until things settle down. So I'm like, cool, great. But I don't know, things in my personal life have been a garbage fire in a lot of ways. So this concert, honestly, I don't remember being happy to this level maybe this whole year. I truly mean that. Maybe that sounds sad, but it's the truth. That it was so nice to just have 2 hours in the middle of the night. I'm not thinking about money. I'm not thinking about stress. I'm not thinking about any anxiety. I am just lip syncing and flailing to my favorite songs written by my favorite artist, and just having a good time for absolutely no money. Like, nobody had to give anything. I just think that that is so incredibly generous, especially for a Japanese artist that, not that they can't do generous things, that a lot of Japanese music is very like region locked. There's a lot of artists that I like that I literally cannot look at their music videos because it is blocked in my country. There's just a lot of like restrictions, whereas like K-pop and those things, they don't really care as much. It's all over the place. Japan is a lot more selective, and they're careful with what they put out. They don't like to share certain things because for various reasons. So I was so surprised that they would even do this, and I just feel really grateful that she not only was willing to do this, but did it with like no holds barred, like just went for it and made sure we all had such a good time and really interact with the fans as much as she could, which I thought was really, really nice. Just, I don't know, I was very touched. It was a wonderful experience, and I guess I wanted to like cement it by making a video on this channel. Just like how when I go to Japan, it's like, I want to put that there kind of thing. So yeah, I hope if you've never heard of Reol, you'll check her out. She's great. She's great. She's a good time. And check out her lyrics too, especially if you don't know Japanese. There's lots of places where people have translated some that are kind of wrong translations. My goal, my like life goal is to like go through each one very carefully and like stick them up somewhere and like I contributed to the fandom. Even though a lot of times people beat me to it. I think all of her songs have an English translation up somewhere, but yeah. So that is my Reol video. I don't plan on making any more of this kind of content. I just, yeah, it was a good time. I felt really grateful and I had fun and I wanted to share it with you guys. So I usually do video game things. I feel like nobody new is going to see this because this is just a weird video, but I do video game stuff most of the time, pretty much exclusively, aside from my Japan vlogs. And yeah, we just like to relax over here. So if you're new, hello, I don't know how you found this. And until I see you, whatever I see you next, remember to be kind to others, especially yourself. Stay safe And stand they all, baby. I'll see you later. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.